Manchester United are reportedly preparing to spend £120 million on Chelsea star Cole Palmer, a move that could reshape the Premier League. Casemiro is leaving. Bruno Fernandes' future is uncertain. And now the Red Devils are eyeing a homegrown talent with the potential to lead their next era. Cole Palmer back in Manchester? It sounds like a dream. It sounds like a nightmare for Chelsea fans. Either way, it's the biggest talking point in English football right now. Let's start with the context. Manchester United are on the brink of entering a new era, but they're losing two of their most experienced midfielders. Casemiro, the Rock, is leaving Old Trafford at the end of the season. Bruno Fernandes, the creative engine, is being courted by top clubs across Europe and even Saudi Arabia. The departures leave a vacuum, a leadership void, a question mark over United's ability to dominate midfield in the coming season, and that's why the hierarchy are reportedly eyeing Cole Palmer, a young, hungry, locally grown talent, as a figurehead for the new era. According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Manchester United have already made Palmer their top target. Chelsea value the 23-year-old at £120 million, tied to Stamford Bridge until 2033. But the Red Devils are ready to make an unprecedented financial effort to bring him home. Why Palmer? He's young and hungry, the perfect profile for United's recruitment plan. He's technically gifted, comfortable in tight spaces and capable of unlocking defences. And perhaps most importantly, he's missing the north of England. The Wythenshawe lad's desire to return home may be the X factor that makes this transfer possible. This season, Cole Palmer has made 12 appearances in the Premier League, starting 10 of those matches and scoring 4 goals. He's received 2 yellow cards, played a total of 759 minutes, and has been influential every time he's stepped onto the pitch. In the UEFA Champions League, Palmer has made 1 appearance, started that match and scored 1 goal in 90 minutes of action. Overall, in the 2025/26 season so far, Palmer has played 13 games, starting 11 of them, scored a total of 5 goals, received 2 yellow cards, and has played 849 minutes of top-level football. These numbers show a player who is consistently contributing at the highest level, despite a few minor injury issues this season. So where does Palmer fit in a post-Casemiro, potentially post-Fernandes midfield? Carrick's system favours a deep-lying midfielder to protect the defence, a playmaker who can unlock defences, flexibility to rotate between wide and central positions. Palmer ticks all these boxes. He can drift between the lines while Bruno operates further forward. He adds pace and creativity from midfield or wide areas. He brings a local connection, something fans love. In short, Palmer is the type of player that can be the heartbeat of Carrick's new midfield. Let's talk money. £120 million is huge. But Casemiro's departure frees up substantial wages, while Bruno's potential sale could bring in £57 million via release clause. This allows United to fund a marquee signing without breaking the bank entirely. It's a clear strategy. Sell older, expensive players, replace them with elite, hungry, young talent, keep the squad competitive and future-proof. Cole Palmer fits perfectly into that vision. Chelsea, of course, won't make it easy. Palmer is their star man, their talisman. His creative spark is vital for their plans. Selling to a direct rival, a nightmare scenario for Stamford Bridge. But the issue? Palmer wants to come home. Homesickness for Manchester, desire to play for the club where he grew up, ambition to be a central figure in a new project. That could be the deciding factor in this high-stakes chess match. If Palmer joins, this is what United fans might see. A new creative force in midfield. More freedom for Bruno Fernandes or a chance to rotate him out of a heavy workload. A team built for the next decade, not just the next season. It's bold, expensive and risky and what's Carl. But that's exactly the kind of statement move Manchester United need to reclaim dominance. So what do you think? Would Cole Palmer returning to Manchester make United instant title contenders? Is £120 million worth it for a local talent with world-class potential? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button and subscribe to Red Devils Report. In other news, Manchester United are moving fast and a deal nobody expected to happen this January is suddenly very real. Ruben Neves. Yes, that Ruben Neves. The midfielder United fans begged for years ago. Real Madrid are out. Al Hilal are ready to sell and United are preparing a £17.4 million swoop. So how has this happened? Why now? And why are United suddenly in pole position? Because this transfer window just flipped on its head. Let's be brutally honest, Manchester United are running out of time. The January window is closing, performances are inconsistent, and the midfield still not fixed. When Ruben Amorim was in charge, we were told January will be quiet. That promise died the moment Michael Carrick walked through the door. Because Carrick has seen the truth. United's midfield is hanging by a thread. Bruno Fernandes pushed forward. Mainoo left exposed. Casemiro declining. And suddenly, United are one injury away from total chaos. This is no longer about planning. This is about damage control. Manchester United don't lose games because they lack talent. They lose games because they lack control. Too open, too frantic, too emotional. Every big match turns into a basketball game, end to end. No structure, no calm. Bruno is being asked to do too much. Mainoo is being asked to grow up overnight. And the club knows it. That's why names like Adam Wharton and Elliot Anderson were floated. But let's be real, those deals were fantasy. Too expensive, too slow, too complicated. United needed someone now. And suddenly, Ruben Neves is back. This is the moment everything changed. According to Cadena CR, Real Madrid want nothing to do with Ruben Neves this January. No talks, no bid, no interest. Why? Because Florentino Perez refuses to spend in January. Portuguese outlet Record doubled down on it. Perez doesn't want to waste millions mid-season. And here's the killer blow. Ruben Neves' contract at Al Hilal expires in the summer. That means his price has collapsed. Selling now makes sense, and United smell blood. The door didn't just open, it was kicked off its hinges. Let's talk about the number everyone is reacting to. £17.4 million. In modern football, that's pocket change. United have spent more than that on bench warmers, failed loans, players who never settled, and now they can get a Premier League proven midfielder, a former captain, a tactical leader, and one of the best long-range shooters of his generation. This isn't a marquee signing, this is a smart raid. No bidding war, no drama, no nonsense, just United moving quietly and decisively. Michael Carrick knows exactly what he's looking at, and he sees a midfield that panics. He sees a team that rushes. He sees players making decisions at 100 miles an hour. Ruben Neves does the opposite. He slows the game down. He controls tempo. He organises chaos. Neves allows Bruno to stay dangerous. Neves protects Mainoo. Neves manages games. This is Carrick football. Not flashy, not reckless. Efficient, disciplined, intelligent. This is a manager signing, not a marketing signing. Yes, he's been in Saudi Arabia. Yes, the intensity is different, but let's not rewrite history. This is a player who dominated the Premier League for years. And at this price, the risk is almost laughable. Worst case, he becomes depth. Best case, he becomes the midfield glue United have been crying out for. January signings aren't about dreams. They're about survival and stability. Manchester United don't need to think, they need to act. Real Madrid are gone. The price is low. The fit is obvious. If United miss out on Ruben Neves now, it won't be because the deal wasn't there. It'll be because they hesitated again. This is one of those transfers that looks boring today, but looks genius in April. What do you think? Is Ruben Neves the right signing for Manchester United, or should the club be aiming higher? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button and subscribe. In other news, Marcus Rashford's future at Manchester United could end up deciding the club's entire midfield rebuild. Barcelona want him, United want a midfielder, and now a swap deal is quietly emerging that could solve both problems. A deal involving Marc Casado, one of Barcelona's most promising young midfielders, is now being discussed, with Atletico Madrid and Wolves also lurking. This isn't just a transfer rumour. This could be United's smartest piece of business in years. Let's start with Marcus Rashford. Currently on loan at Barcelona. 8 goals, 11 assists in 29 games. Clearly valued by the coaching staff. Barcelona like him a lot. But here's the issue. They're hesitant to pay the full €30 million, £26 million agreed option. Financial fair play is still tight. They're exploring creative solutions. United, on the other hand, want a permanent sale this summer. Why? Because Carrick wants a major squad overhaul and Rashford's sale could fund multiple reinforcements. That's where this story gets interesting. Manchester United's midfield is thin and ageing. Current options: Kobbie Mainoo, undroppable; Manuel Ugarte, interest from Ajax; Casemiro, likely leaving, £15 million per year wages. Carrick needs a young defensive midfielder, someone press-resistant, comfortable in possession, able to control tempo. United didn't sign a midfielder in the summer, and now they're paying the price. This January or summer, midfield reinforcement is unavoidable. Marc Casado, age 22, position defensive midfielder club, Barcelona. Compared to Sergio Busquets, he's a La Masia product, tactically intelligent, positionally disciplined, comfortable receiving under pressure. This season, 19 appearances, only 4 full 90s. Used sparingly due to competition, Barcelona see him as valuable but not untouchable. Transfer market value, £22 million. That number matters. United's interest in Casado makes perfect sense. He offers positional discipline. United lack calmness in build-up defensive awareness, tactical intelligence. Carrick values, most importantly, he fits Carrick's philosophy. Carrick wants midfielders who think the game, not just run. Casado could be a long-term number 6, something United haven't had since prime Carrick himself. United aren't alone. Also interested, Atletico Madrid. Wolves Atletico see him as a Simeone-style controller. Wolves want to build a younger midfield core. Barcelona know this, which strengthens their negotiating position. But United hold something the others don't: Marcus Rashford. Here's the potential structure: Rashford to Barcelona, permanent; Casado to Manchester United. Small cash adjustment paid to United. Why it works: Rashford option, £26 million. Casado value, approximately £22 million. United could get their midfielder, remove Rashford's wages, still receive cash. Barcelona keep Rashford long term, avoid large upfront payments, balance financial fair play. This is classic modern transfer business. At United, Casado could sit as a lone number 6, allow Mainoo to play freely, stabilise build-up, protect the back 4. With Casemiro likely gone, this becomes crucial. Casado wouldn't be flashy, but he'd be foundational. Every top team needs one. This deal isn't about losing Rashford, it's about rebalancing Manchester United. A young defensive midfielder, lower wages, long-term planning, smart recruitment. If United are serious about moving forward, this is exactly the type of deal they should consider. So let me ask you, would you accept a Rashford-Casado swap deal? Drop your answer in the comments, smash the like button and subscribe for daily Manchester United transfer updates. In other news, formal £30 million bid submitted. No rejection, no counterblast. No Atletico resistance campaign, instead internal evaluation, alignment, silence. That is football's clearest signal that the numbers are acceptable, and now it's about timing and structure. United do not move like this unless agent talks are positive, player green light is secured, financials are approved. This deal has crossed the line from negotiation to execution. Manchester United could have waited. They could have chased younger names. They could have inflated bids. They didn't. They chose Marcos Llorente. Why? Because he is proven, immediate, system-proof, elite athletically. Ineos wanted certainty, not upside gambling. That's why this deal moved fast and why it's now closing fast. Let's be honest, Llorente made this easy. This season, 3 Champions League goals, multiple elite performances, 87% pass accuracy, tactical flexibility every week. He didn't need scouting hype, he forced the decision. United didn't ask, should we? They asked, how quickly? This is the biggest giveaway that the deal is done. United aren't signing Llorente for one role, they're signing him because he solves midfield athleticism, fixes right side balance, enables system changes, protects transitions, central midfield, right back, inverted role, big game stabiliser. This is why managers trust him and why clubs move fast when he's available. This move confirms it. Casemiro's era is ending, respectfully, inevitably. United are not waiting for decline to become collapse. Llorente is the bridge. Energy, mobility, reliability. This is squad evolution, not sentimentality. From Atletico's view, player is 30. Value won't increase. Squad refresh ongoing. From United's view, no Premier League tax, immediate starter, multi-position value. This is a clean deal, no drama, no bidding war, just alignment. That's why it's here. What remains? Payment structure, final contract wording, scheduling what's already done, sporting approval, financial approval, player interest, club to club alignment. This is the definition of here we go soon. Manchester United didn't hesitate. They didn't leak, they didn't drift. They moved, they bid, they closed. Marcos Llorente to Manchester United is no longer a question of if, only when. And when it's announced, don't be surprised. This one has been coming. Subscribe to Red Devils Report. Because when United move, we tell you first.